Samarra Samone. I go by Sam as well, but I'm just a little girl from Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm a singer, songwriter, artist, creative, and yeah. It's me, what you see is what you get. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. For those who don't know where that is, it's located right above Louisiana. It's not the country, but it is country at the same time. It's like a little mix of the country city vibe. So, you know, what you get from me, that's where that comes from. So I was born there, raised there, and I've been singing. I started singing in church. I started singing at 5. I was honestly into music before 5, like around 3, you know, from the stories that were told to me by my grandmother, my mom, and my aunts. I was into music young, but I started singing at 5 in church, and from there on, that's just been my love since. So yeah, I come from a family of singers. My mom, that's the goat right there. My mom is a singer, my dad is a singer. Actually, I have a stepdad and a biological dad. Both of them are singers. And it's just, the singing is just everywhere. My grandmother was a singer, and she was also a songwriter as well. So, you know, that comes from her. So my mom got that from her, and we got it from my grandfather on my dad's side was also a singer. He could sing, oh my God. But yes, I come from a family of singers. Singing is my life, music is my life, it's my passion. And that's what I've been doing for the last 27 years, I think. I'm 32. So yeah, 27 years. That's been my heart, and soul. So yeah. So funny thing is, I've always actually wanted to be a songwriter, and I used to actually sit in my room as a kid and write songs. Like, I used to make the beats on the hardwood floors that we had in our house, and we didn't have much. Well, I didn't have much growing up, and so I would write songs there. And back then we had tapes, cassette tapes. You know, you had side A, side B, and you could record from like your boom box or whatever you want to call it. Back in the day, that's what I had, and I was writing songs then. But then somewhere along the line, I just kind of stopped thinking about the songwriting part. And it wasn't until I think I was like 27, and I moved from home. And I moved to Atlanta with T Black, who is now my husband. But anyway, that's a whole other story. And he is the type of person to push like every dream that you've ever had out of you, even if the ones that you've forgotten about, because songwriting was one of those gifts and passions that I just completely forgot about because I was so focused on singing. So it wasn't until I got with him when he began to pull that gift out of me all over again. But this time he was showing me the proper way to write a song. And with him, I wrote for several artists. A lot of opportunities were presented. I got to write and work with Chris Stokes and his artists, Chrissy, Marcus Houston, Jay Wood, a host of other artists. But yeah, so it was with him when I got my start in writing music, and yeah, and I mean working with me. And I would like to give a shout out to Chris Stokes because he also helped me as well. He also helped me learn how to write a record. Because I didn't know, like I was just writing what was coming to mind, but there's a structure to it. So yeah, they made me cry a little bit, but hey. But hey, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. I wanted to give up on several occasions. It was so many times I wanted to give up. But God has a funny way of sending you people or speaking to you through people or just through certain situations. to kind of ignite that fire again and to encourage you to get up, because no, you're here for a reason, you're placed on earth for a reason. So you need to get up and go for it, because there's somebody out there that needs what you have. They need to hear what you have. There's someone out there for you to minister to. So yeah, God always has a way of sending people to me, to talk to me, and to speak to me, even just him coming directly to me. But yeah, I've wanted to give up so many times, and just thinking about my purpose in life and thinking about the people that I'm assigned to, it makes me want to go harder every day. It makes me want to keep going. And yeah, that's it. That's what makes me want to keep going, God. And me being reminded of my purpose. So yeah. Well, number one, I do music because it's therapeutic for me. I don't know about anybody else, but it really is therapeutic for me. It allows me to release things that I may not be able to release just by talking to people, or things that I just hold in from time to time. It allows me to release those things. And that's number one. That's why I do music. Number two, well, that's not really number one, the number one reason, but it's just the first thing that I told y'all. But there's another reason why I do music. I do music because I feel like I'm called to do music. And I feel like that's the passion that's just in me, and it's tied to my purpose in life. And that's the thing that God is going to use to drive me to my purpose in life, which will ultimately, point people to Him. I know I always bring things back to God. I'm not trying to be spiritual, y'all. I so well, but that's the reason why. I mean, it's just in me. It's in me. I can't get away from it. I've tried getting away from it so many times. And so many times I've tried doing other things, and I always end up coming back to music every time. I'm just not happy doing anything else other than music. I'm not happy. And so those are my reasons. I love it. I'm called to it, and yeah, that's it. One thing that you may not know about me. That's a good question. I'm shy. I don't know. I'm shy. I love thrill rides. That's all I can think of right now. Oh, I gave y'all two. I'm shy. Oh, well, I could say this one. I love food. Okay? It may not look like I love food. You may not know it, but I love food. And I love to eat. So yes, I do have 2 singles out. God is Love was the first one, so if you haven't heard it, go get it. Also, the second one is just released, which is Time. So Time is basically a song of empowerment. It's a song of encouragement for just anyone. I would say for my ladies, but really it's for all people. To just get up and go after your God-given purpose. Go after your goals, go after your dreams in life, because you honestly do not know if tomorrow will come. Like, let's just be honest. We don't know if we're going to wake up to see the next day. So why wait and put off for tomorrow what you can do today, and go after what it is that you're called to do now. Now, you may not know what that may be. And if you don't know what that is, I would just suggest you keep praying and asking God to show you what that is. But a lot of times your passion is tied to your purpose. So whatever you're passionate about, it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be acting, it can be teaching, it can be just driving. Whatever it is, like, get up and do that. Do that, what you love. Today, do that. Don't wait, and get out of your own way. A lot of times we stand in our own way. We allow fear to creep in and stop us because we're afraid of the unknown. But do not allow that to stop you for going for it. You know, going after what it is that you love. So that's what time is really about. And it was actually, I wrote it because I was trying to encourage myself at that time, because I had given up at that time on my purpose and on my dream in life. And so that was the whole purpose of me writing that song. And I had to sometimes you have to pick yourself up. You can't rely on other people at times, because people won't answer the phone all the time, you know? So you have to know how to encourage yourself. There's a song that also talks about that, but you have to know how to encourage yourself sometimes. And that was that for me. So, yeah. So that's what time is about. I know I went out and tell it. Time is on all digital streaming platforms. So you can find it on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Tidal, all of them. And on YouTube. There's a visual. The visual is on YouTube as well. So, yeah. I just love you guys. Thank you, my Sam fam. That's what I call them. I know. Don't judge me. Sam fam. I thank you guys for supporting me. The love I'm getting and receiving from just these 2 records alone, I'm grateful for it. I do not take it lightly, and your support is not going unnoticed. So I really do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting, and I promise you there is more to come. I am on Facebook, IG, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, SAMARRA SAMONE. It's right down here. So check it out. I'm on every platform you can think of. Samarra Samone. No. But fan base as well. But fan base. You can find me on fan base as well. Just any platform you can think of. Samarra Samone. So follow me if you're not following me. And there's a link in the bio that'll lead you to everything. My link tree is in my bio as well. Click that link. You can get everything. Music, merch, all of it. So, thank you so much. Until next time.